Hi, parents. I hope you're preparing to attend our meeting on this Sunday. If you're getting this video, you're a class of 2020 or 2021 parent. You're getting ready to send your student to the college campus. And most campuses have begun to give you guidelines. If it's a private school, they've said that your student needs to be vaccinated, even with the trial vaccine that's available now. The CSU and UC have said for them to take the approved vaccine in the fall in order to come to campus. A lot of you just already gotten your kids vaccinated, and some of you are actually contemplating what you'll do. I realize that every situation is different. Everybody's not ready to just reopen up right now and do all the things they need to do. And some of you are not in favor of the vaccine. The purpose of this video is not to take sides. I've been vaccinated because that's personally I felt I needed to, because I'm type 2 diabetes. And a doctor felt I should, but really if I had it over, I might not, because now the science is that if you had T cells, you didn't need to worry about that. And I probably would have thought about it differently, but that's okay. I'm vaccinated. My wife is vaccinated. I hear some compelling arguments that you shouldn't. And a lot of you have heard this particular video I'm going to show you in just a moment, once I get the sound done and all that. A lot of you are going to have heard this report, obviously. Okay. All right, let's take a look at it.
About some coronavirus vaccines due to a rare possible side effect. There have now been almost 400 confirmed cases.
See, they're discussing a side effect. There have been 393, now over 400 cases in people 30 and younger. And that's your son or daughter, probably. But you'll hear her talk about the mathematics of that in just a moment.
Of heart inflammation among people 30 or younger after they received either the Moderna or Pfizer vaccines. Experts are still strongly recommending vaccinations for everyone 12 and up because the complications from COVID can be much more severe. Nikki Petit.
We'll talk about how much more severe in just a moment. I actually looked that up. We'll definitely want to talk about that.
East is outside Mount Sinai West Hospital in New York. Nikki, what should families know about this?
Jerika, good morning. Well, despite this warning from the CDC and FDA, the cases of heart inflammation are rare. Data suggests just about 12 cases per million vaccinations in young people. But one family we spoke with says...
So there you heard, 12 per million. That's why you got to watch the media. So 12 out of a million. Remember, there's about I think it's 15 out of a million chance the next time you go on a freeway in your car, you'll die. So we do that every day. So think about that as well. I'm trying to give you all the facts here. Now I'm going to give you the statistics on chances of death of young people with COVID. I think you know what the answer is there, but let me continue.
It's still important to watch for symptoms.
When we pulled into the emergency room,
And here's the media. They sometimes like to scare you. I'm going to play it all the way now, but you got to listen to everything they tell you. Or I tell you, this stuff would scare me definitely, but you got to take all the facts in. I think it's 1 Timothy 5:12 that says, 2 Timothy 5:12 that says, he's not given us the spirit of fear, but a power of love and a sound mind. Sometimes we need to think about all the facts.
just praying because he was in such a bad state.
Noah Hires went to the hospital just days after his second Pfizer dose.
I woke up at 2 a.m. with chest pain.
The 16-year-old said symptoms kept coming and going before he was admitted with suspected myocarditis, a type of heart inflammation that a CDC advisory panel linked with COVID vaccines. Tracking more than 1,200 cases, most were linked to Pfizer, occurred after the second dose, and were mainly in males 24 or younger. Symptoms include chest pains, heart palpitations, and shortness of breath. Still, the CDC is urging everyone to get vaccinated because risk from the coronavirus is greater. And as the Delta variant continues to drive cases, kids could be especially susceptible.
The Delta variant is driving cases, but not deaths. It just spreads a little faster. It's not as powerful as the original strain.
There is a large group that is still unvaccinated, and they are going to continue to be at risk of disease, of severe disease, of getting long COVID, and all of those problems.
He said risk, not describing what it was. And I will in just a minute.
That come with it.
This experience was much better than getting COVID.
Noah was in the hospital for about 1 day and said he's felt no symptoms since leaving.
I would say, please, please, please get the vaccine and let's put all this behind us.
Noah's mom opted to have her younger son, who is 14, also get a vaccine even after Noah's experience. And again, those heart conditions are rare, and if they do occur, are usually temporary and in most cases mild. Tony?
Nikki, thank you very much.
Okay, so there's the story
because people
on
aren't
that
coming
right
out
now.
to
Hold
eat.
on.
So businesses
let
can
me,
prepare and
Put that off, okay? And let's take a look at the science of the numbers on the risk of youth dying of COVID, because now you heard it's 12 out of a million on these symptoms of the heart infection. And no one has died yet with that, I believe. I'm going to check that, but I haven't heard of any deaths of that from that group. Again, looking at this, from 5 to 17 years old, I'm sorry, 18 to 29 is our reference group here. And let's just look at the death line and the hospitalization line. Cases I don't really care, much about, but let's look at the hospitalization and deaths. So this tells us that young people certainly can get the virus, but look what happens with the rate of death as you get older. You got here to 70 and 80 years old, it's 230 times more likely you'll die of COVID than if you get it at these ages here. So it looks like that even though we're saying get vaccinated and your schools are requiring it, if your student gets COVID, the chances of them, getting sick are very, very low. Even I would say even up to 40, but I haven't looked at this lately. The virus never has been as deadly as people have said, but look at this upper age groups. It's quite a bit of a problem as you get over 60, right? Look at this, right? So there's certainly an argument for me to take it, being 62 years old. And my wife, she's close to that. So, but I say with young people, it's a little different. And I think they should be spending a lot more of their time trying to figure out why it's true that it's different. I think that would really help us to understand more if they could figure out why young people just don't die of this disease. And a lot of times don't even get sick and they don't spread it well, therefore, to other ages, which is why closing schools was so devastating, but I'm not going to go there right now. So I just want to make sure I got this out. Now, this Sunday, I'll talk more about what colleges have done to react to the virus. I sure hope you come to our meeting. I want to see you there. I hope this video really is helping you. Let me stop the share here. I hope that you come to our meeting and that you get involved in these next few sessions. We're going to be preparing for life confirmation ceremony, but I'm also going to talk about the virus and the effect on returning to campus. All right, God bless you all. I hope to see you or hear from you in the meeting. We're trying to get in person very soon. Answer the survey we've sent out. I really appreciate it. It's going to help us to get you ready, okay? Bye-bye now. God bless you.